This is the Iowa Business Report Monday edition, presented by Iowa History Journal. The March-April issue features a cover story titled "Why We Fight: Letters from the Front Lines of the Civil War." More at iowahistoryjournal.com. Tariffs are one way to help bring manufacturing jobs back to the U.S., but author and attorney Spencer Morrison says there are other key elements as well.
The most important thing is obviously to ensure that there's symmetry between America and foreign suppliers in terms of price, because otherwise you're never going to reshore the factories. So tariffs are your sort of number one solution, but of course tariffs are not a panacea. There's so many other things that need to be done in order to make the ground more fertile for domestic manufacturing. Part of that, of course, is lowering regulations, lowering taxes, and there's certain industrial policies that can be taken to give, for example, preferential sort of treatment for manufacturing, because ultimately it's an anchor industry. The economy depends on making high-value goods. But perhaps the most important thing that could be done is to make sure that American manufacturers and the American people have access to cheap energy. I mean, energy costs have been skyrocketing, and there's a real quick fix for that. Let us use clean coal, bring in cheap crude oil from Alberta, build pipelines. Cheap energy is going to make everyone in America more productive, lower the cost of doing business across the entire country. So I think a coherent energy policy is really important on this front.
Spencer Morrison is the author of Reshore: How Tariffs Will Bring Our Jobs Home and Revive the American Dream, released in February of this year. The Iowa Business Report is presented today by Iowa History Journal. 6 issues a year filled with stories of Iowa's amazing past. More at iowahistoryjournal.com. I'm Jeff Stein for the Iowa Business Report.